getting the baler out. So what's going on here?
Today we're gonna what we call charge the chamber with hay. We got the chamber empty because we cleaned it out last fall to put it away for the winter, and I want to get some hay in it so that when I do have to go bale this spring, it's ready to go. Because the first part of the bale will be real sloppy, so I'll bale a sharp bale, tie it off, make it baler tie so that it ties the sharp bale, and then I'll bale up enough to where I get that sharp bale out because it'll be real loose, and that way the chamber will be charged up, ready to go for, and I'll make sure everything's working. So that's what we're gonna do now.
So all of this is done right here. You're not taking it out at all?
No, I got 2 bales set out right up here by the front of the baler, and I'll cut them and just feed it in by hand. I just have to get the chute down so that the bales can come out. So now we're going to start the baler and start feeding the hay into the baler.
From up there, he can see if the bales are getting tied off correctly.
baling, you have to hit a couple buttons in on the monitor, and then it will release the tension on these hydraulic cylinders. And then you let the baler run while it does that, and it takes like maybe 20 seconds with the baler running, and then they open up and they release them, the top and the two side panels open way up so that it's easier to eject the bale. And then once that pressure has been released, then it'll tell you to set your hydraulics on for your ejection fingers.
Or maybe the pin's too tight too. I don't know.
Is that close enough to where?
It's up to you. I don't think. If you think it'll eject, as long as they don't rip through it.
Gerard has to eject this bale because earlier when he released the pressure off the sides and the top of the bale, it pushed it out about 6 inches too far and the tailgate wouldn't close all the way. So he'll eject this part and leave another 3/4 of a bale inside there.
Not there loose bale, I'll leave it out here along this fence, I'll feed it more. Scoot it there. Just lay that down and I'll carry that back in the morning tomorrow or then later. See that finger move inside your knee? Them are your ejection fingers right through there.
Yeah, I could see those from the back.
And you set it here according to how many fingers you want out. If you only want to eject a little bit, then you set it to where only the last couple fingers come out. But you always got to go all the way back in so it folds them others down. Otherwise it'll catch that bale that I want to keep in there. Now we're done. Now we fold the tailgate up.
Is this something that you set just for when you're
Ejecting.
at the very end?
When we're done,
When you're done.
baling for the day and you want to eject, and you set it according to, if you want to take half of that chamber and empty it out, you got to figure out, okay, you need at least 2 fingers in there, then you set it accordingly.
So this has nothing to do with while you're baling. Okay.
That's just for cleaning, getting the bale ejected out of the chamber.
Okay.
But
What's that set up there? That tension rod. And
that is to set the length of the bale. All that stuff up there.
What's in that?
That
Tank.
is a preservative for wet hay. If the hay's got too much moisture, then you set it accordingly and spray some on as you're baling, and it keeps the hay from heating up and going bad.
Do you have to replace that, or is that good for till you use it up?
It's good until you use it up. It won't go bad. Last year I never used any, but I always like to keep at least some in there just in case I run into a time when I need it. I'm gonna check the air in all the tires, tractor tires, the baler tires.
Gerard wants to burn off the cattails in the creek here. So him and Tony and Sam have doused the cattails with gasoline and they're about ready to light it up. Personally, I think they just want to play with fire. Holy smokes. That is a hot fire. I can feel it here.
Is that a wolf or is that a wolf, Sam? That way if it rains on it, it'll clean it out.
Well, it definitely rained enough to clean the creek out. This past week here at the farm, we got 5 inches of rain within a few days' time. We were very fortunate that the storms didn't cause any major damage here at the farm. I know some people were not so lucky. I sure hope wherever you are, you're doing okay. Please drop a comment and let us know where you're from. We love to hear that. Thanks so much for watching.